Hi everyone, welcome to the Rugby League History channel. Tonight's video is going to be the top 5 worst clubs in the NRL era between 1998 to 2021. I was actually given the idea to do this video by one of my followers, Metallic Panther, and I recently did a worst clubs in NRL New South Wales Rugby League History, so he suggested why not do clubs in the NRL era only. Of course, with a lot of lists that I do, they're subjective, so everyone out there is going to have a different opinion to me. I'm not just going to look at one particular factor and rank a team based on that factor, so some clubs might have won a couple of wooden spoons, maybe a club hasn't won a premiership. I'm not going to put a team first or wherever just because of just one reason. I've looked at stats, I've looked at facts and figures, and I've come up with my own opinion of who I think are the top 5 worst clubs of the NRL era. So we're going to get started with the first club tonight, and that is New Zealand. So they come in at number 5 tonight. The New Zealand Warriors, since coming in the NRL era, have won one minor premiership in 2002. They made 2 grand finals, which they both lost, 2002 and 2011. Since the NRL era, they've made the finals 8 times out of a possible 23 finals series. They've only made the one finals series since 2011, and that was in 2018. They've won 257 games in the NRL era, and looking at the stats, they have a win percentage of around about 40%, just a bit higher than that, 41, 42%. They haven't come last, which is a bonus, so they've got no wooden spoons, but having only made the finals once since that 2011 grand final against Manly, and having only made the finals 8 times in 23 years, it's not very good reading for New Zealand, especially when they haven't won a premiership. So New Zealand comes in at number 5 tonight. Coming in at number 4 tonight is Parramatta. Some people might have Para at number 1, and that's their opinion. They're entitled to their opinion. But looking at the NRL era, and up until now, they've won 2 minor premierships, 2001, 2005. Made 2 grand finals, 2001, 2009, lost both of those. They've reached also 5 preliminary finals since 1998. They've made 13 final series out of a possible 23 final series. They have come last 3 times though, 2012, 2013 and 2018. There was also a table done in 2019 where it showed the teams ranked in performance over the last 10 years. And Parramatta did come in 3rd last on that table, just above the Gold Coast and Newcastle. The club's won 289 matches since 1998, which is considerably higher than the West Tigers have, and also New Zealand and a couple of other clubs on this list. Some people might say, okay, Parramatta should be higher because they've come last 3 times and they haven't won a premiership since 1986, but when you look at some of the other stats and figures, they've been all right in the NRL era. They've made quite a few final series and they've made grand finals and won minor premierships. So like I said, the list is subjective tonight. This is just my own personal opinion. I think because of some of the things such as winning minor premierships and making preliminary finals, reaching grand finals, Parramatta deserve to be on the list, but they also deserve to be ranked a bit lower than some of the other clubs that I'm featuring. Coming in at number 3 tonight on the list is the Gold Coast. So since they come in 2007, they've only made 4 final series out of a potential 14 finals series. In 2 of those, they made them by default. If you look back at 2016, they only made the finals because of Parramatta's salary cap scandal. And then this year, they needed a lot of results to go their way just to make it. They've come last twice in the NRL era, 2011 and 2019. They've only got a win percentage of 40%. Their best ever finish was 3rd in 2009, but in the times that they haven't made the finals, they have been quite poor. They've come 14th on 3 occasions. They also have the lowest crowds and the lowest membership in the NRL era. They've also had some off-field problems where the club's been placed into administration and the NRL's had to step in and save them because they were over 30 million Australian dollars in debt. The Gold Coast have not been very successful, but they've recruited better over the last couple of years and they're looking towards the future, so things might change for the Gold Coast. Coming in at number 2 tonight is the West Tigers, and this might upset some people. So the West Tigers come into the competition in 2000. They've only won the one premiership, which was in 2005, and they've only made the finals 3 times since 2000. The other 2 occasions were in 2010 and in 2011. Since 2011, they've made no finals, which means that they've currently got the longest finals drought in the NRL. They have come 9th on 6 occasions, so there's lots of 9th place jokes and 9th place memes headed their way. They've won 230 matches since the end of the competition, which is a win percentage of 42.84%, which isn't particularly good. Off the field, they're probably one of the worst run clubs in the NRL. They've got the worst retention and recruitment programme. I've done a couple of videos and I spoke greatly about that problem that they've got. They haven't been very successful, West Tigers, in the NRL ever. That could change in the future, but I've got them at number 2 on the list tonight. Now, some people watching this video might say, hang on a moment, Rugby League History. West Tigers have won a premiership. New Zealand haven't. Parramatta hasn't won a premiership since 1986. Why are the West Tigers so high on this table? And as I've just mentioned, there's a lot of other factors that make the West Tigers a very unsuccessful club in the NRL era. Yes, they have won a premiership, but that was in 2005. Besides that, they've only made the finals 3 times since 2000. And I've had some debates with West Tigers supporters where they go, well, at least we've won a premiership in the NRL era. Canberra can't see that, New Zealand can't see that, Parramatta can't see that. And that is true, but 2005 wasn't yesterday. I know 1986 wasn't yesterday, or 1994, but there's a lot of people that follow my channel that weren't even born the last time that West Tigers won a premiership. So 2005 was quite a long time ago when you're thinking about it. It's going to be 17 years next year for West Tigers. But that's the good thing about this channel. It gives people something to debate about, something to talk about. So let me know in the comment section below what your thoughts are on that. And coming in at number 1 on this list tonight is Newcastle. So since 1998, Newcastle have won the one premiership in 2001 when they upset Parramatta in the grand final. They've made the finals 10 times since 1998. So 10 out of a possible 23 final series for them. They've come last 4 times though, 2005, and then they had the 3 wooden spoons in a row, 2015 through to 2017. In 2016, they only won 1 match for the entire year. Since they won the premiership in 2001, the club has made the finals a couple of times, but in 5 of those occasions since 2001, they've been knocked out in the first week. Their best season since that 2001 triumph was in 2013 when they made the preliminary final against All Odds. Between 2010 to 2019, there was a table done by NRL.com, and Newcastle were ranked the lowest club on that list. They won only 87 matches between 2010 to 2019. The club has won 268 matches since 1998, and I was looking at the win percentage since 1998, and theirs is around about the same as New Zealand's, and it's a bit lower than Parramatta's, but Newcastle started the NRL era off very strongly, but over the last 10 to 15 years, they haven't been very good in the NRL, and it shows with those 3 wooden spoons in a row. So that is my video tonight, the top 5 worst clubs in the NRL era since 1998 to now. I've looked at the facts and figures, I've looked at stats and a bit of history about all the clubs, and Newcastle come out on top. Do you agree with that? Do you think maybe Parramatta should be top? Do you think maybe West Tigers were given a bit of a hard look at? Or do you think maybe the Gold Coast should be top? Let me know in the comment section below. And I'm pretty sure this video is going to cause a lot of debate and people are going to get upset. But just remember, this is my own personal opinion, nobody else's. Anyways, everyone, thanks for tuning in. Thanks for watching the video. And I'll catch us all later in the next one. So take care of yourselves. Tatty bye for now.